What I think you need new wall hangers here for that guitar.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Right.
Hey, that's crazy.
Yeah, they just figured it out. We're like, it doesn't fit. It's something we hadn't considered.
Yeah.
It doesn't fit.
Because of one reason, we have just 9 strings here.
And so they made it happen right at the last second. They made it happen.
Yeah.
So anyways, this is the Hellraiser 9-string.
Fuck, man.
So it's called the Hellraiser C9. I mean, you know, everybody knows what the Hellraiser is. This is a 9-string. It goes down to C sharp. So C sharp, F sharp, B, and then the rest of the strings. It can get pretty low. I do find that it does play comfortably. So as mammoth as this looks, it does play comfortable. And down in the lower range, it does have some clarity. So
It's a little bit like a Chapman stick, the playing feel.
I mean, I guess you could figure out how to do finger style on this and probably sound pretty good. But yeah, it's a Hellraiser. It's a 9-string. I mean, this thing is pretty badass.
Yeah.
You know?
Wonderful.
All right.
Keith Merrill, hey, nice to
you
meet you here.
Nice to meet you.
Oh man, so how is it to be in the Schecter family?
Well, they approached me a few months ago. I met them through my friend Jeff Loomis, who's a Schecter artist, and they, said, "Hey, let's get together and design a guitar," and that's exactly what we did.
It's a good plan.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Okay, so what is, the special, the specking on the guitar here?
Well, the specifications on this one, I got to choose the woods that I wanted, so I went with a swamp ash body. It's got a flame maple top, 3-piece maple neck with carbon fiber reinforcements, so it stays really in tune very well. Ebony fretboard. It's got stainless steel jumbo frets. Seymour Duncan Sentient neck pickup, which is kind of like a cross between a Jazz and a 59, if you're familiar with those. The bridge pickup is the Seymour Duncan Nazgul pickup, which is a high output passive pickup. Sounds really nice in this guitar.
So that means you're not much into that EMG stuff or the blackouts. So what do you? What do you think of passive pick?
I'm actually employed by Seymour Duncan. I do tech support for Seymour Duncan, so I actually got to help design these pickups and prototype them. So for these, they were a natural selection for me because I spent so much time with them, and I went through a bunch of different models, and these are the ones that sounded best to me in this guitar. So that was just a natural choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are so many guitars made by Schecter with EMGs, but this is pretty different. It's passive.
Yeah. Passive Duncans. Gives it a really nice, aggressive, and the neck pickup is pretty warm. A lot of fluid sounds for under high gain, and it's got really nice clean sounds as well. And you can, coil tap the pickups.
That's classic.
Yeah, it's great. USA hip shot bridge. It's got the locking Schecter tuners on it, which is really cool. Tusk nut. And we went with the satin trans white, and you can also get in satin trans black. And that's the Schecter KM-7.
Very nice.
2014.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Me from Schecter.
Hey, how's it going?
How's it going? Hey.
All right.
You have a hybrid guitar here for us.
Hellraiser Hybrid.
Hellraiser Hybrid.
Yes, the Hellraiser Hybrid. Let me explain this for you.
Yeah, just play it.
All right, so the Hellraiser Hybrid, it's taking two of our most popular models, which one is the Hellraiser. It's been a very, very popular model with us for many years. And also the Blackjack SLS, which is something we introduced a few years ago that became very popular because of the neck, which was different from the Hellraiser. So we essentially took the best features of the Hellraiser and combined it with that neck from the Blackjack SLS, and then you have the Hellraiser Hybrid.
What?
So it's got the look of a Hellraiser for the most part, although this year we made it a little sleeker, a little classier. It's still got the metal look, but we kind of made it a little classier looking. Carbon fiber binding, excuse me.
Very nice binding here.
Right, very nice binding. Okay, we kind of simplify the neck to offset dots, 12 thread inlay, glow in the dark side dots. So when this is in the dark, it glows in the dark. That's pretty cool. We like that. If you've ever played on stage, you know what I'm talking about. EMG 5766 pickups. They're called the Metalworks, so they look really awesome. but they sound even better. The Hellraiser had the EMG 8185s, which are very, very popular pickups for EMG. We feel that this kind of warms the guitar up in tone. It's a little bit warmer now.
Yeah, the 81 is not everyone's taste, but this is a little bit more vintage.
Yeah, I mean, again, like if you like the 8185, you like the 8185, no doubt. But this like sounds a little warmer, a little crunchier, and they sort of react like passive pickups. They're active pickups, but they sort of feel like they're passive because you can really play dynamically with them. So that's another thing about this guitar that we're really proud of. One other thing worth mentioning is the neck, the radius. The way this works, it's called a compound radius.
Compound means?
It's fatter here than it is here. So the higher up you go on the fretboard, the thinner and more comfortable it gets to play fast.
Yeah.
So down here, you can play some nice crunchy chords. Up here, you can shred.
It's good for all these overbendings.
Yeah. It's so the neck.
Out fretting, all that stuff.
Yeah, the neck is designed to be played by someone who really wants to just go aggressive. Like this guitar is designed to be played, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So with that said, this is available in the 6-string, so we're looking at the 6-string. It's also available in a 6-string, what we call the hybrid shape. It's a little bit different. Hybrid, sorry about that, Tempest shape. It's kind of a common, Schecter shape, a little bit different than this. So the 6-string in this, the Tempest, a 6-string with the Floyd Rose, a 7-string, and an 8-string.
8-string.
Yes, and the thing worth mentioning about the 7 and 8-string, those come with the USA-made hip shot bridge. The customers have asked for it, and we've responded. So the bridges, this is a Tone Bros, but the 7 and 8-string has the USA hip shot bridge on it. So this guitar is for the guitar player.